A file system is the method an operating system uses to organize, store, and retrieve data on storage devices, such as hard drives, solid-state drives, and USB flash drives. It defines how data is structured on disk, how files are named, and how metadata, like size, permissions, and timestamps, is managed. Internally, most file systems divide storage into blocks or clusters and maintain indexing structures so the system can locate data quickly without scanning the entire device. One of the earliest file systems used in personal computers is FAT, which stands for File Allocation Table. Its earliest widely used version, FAT12, was introduced in 1980. It was designed for very small devices, typically supporting volumes up to around 32 megabytes, which in turn limited the maximum file size to a similar range. FAT uses a simple table structure to track which clusters belong to each file. While this makes it lightweight and easy to implement, it becomes inefficient as storage sizes increase due to fragmentation and scaling limitations. As storage devices grew larger, FAT16 was introduced to expand capacity. It increased the number of addressable clusters, allowing volumes up to several gigabytes, commonly up to 2 gigabytes with standard configurations, and up to around 16 gigabytes with larger cluster sizes. Individual file sizes in FAT16 are typically limited to around 2 gigabytes. Later, FAT32 was introduced, significantly extending storage capabilities. Under typical configurations, it supports volumes up to around 2 terabytes, although certain setups using larger sector sizes can exceed this limit. However, Windows systems impose an artificial restriction, preventing users from formatting FAT32 volumes larger than 32 gigabytes, even though the file system itself is capable of handling larger sizes. This limitation is often bypassed using third-party tools, which allow larger drives to be formatted in FAT32 without modifying the underlying file system itself. FAT32 also has a strict maximum file size of 4 gigabytes minus 1 byte. In practical use, this limitation is often noticeable. For example, attempting to copy a file larger than 4 gigabytes, such as a high-resolution video, onto a FAT32 drive will fail, even if sufficient space is available. Additionally, FAT32 is prone to fragmentation and lacks modern features like journaling, which can impact performance and reliability over time. Despite these limitations, FAT32 remains widely used, especially for USB drives, memory cards, and embedded systems. The main reason is compatibility. FAT-based file systems are supported by nearly all operating systems and devices, including cameras, game consoles, and firmware-level environments. To address these limitations, Microsoft introduced NTFS, or New Technology File System. NTFS is a file system that uses a structured metadata architecture based on the master file table, allowing efficient storage, indexing, and retrieval of files. It supports extremely large files and volumes. Theoretical limits reach up to 16 exabytes, although practical limits depend on operating system implementations and are significantly lower in real-world use. NTFS is a journaling file system, meaning it records changes before they are committed. This allows the system to recover more reliably after crashes or power failures. It also includes advanced features such as access control lists for file permissions, built-in encryption, file compression, disk quotas, and support for shadow copies. These capabilities make NTFS highly reliable and suitable for modern desktop and enterprise environments. Modern versions of Windows rely on NTFS for the primary system partition, although small boot-related partitions may use FAT32 in UEFI-based systems. Before NTFS became dominant, another file system called HPFS, or High Performance File System, was developed for IBM's OS/2 operating system. It is a file system designed to improve disk organization, reduce fragmentation, and support longer file names compared to FAT. However, it was eventually replaced and is now considered obsolete. Microsoft also explored a more advanced concept called WinFS, short for Windows Future Storage. It was designed as a file system-like layer that combined traditional storage with database-style organization, allowing files to be indexed, searched, and related more intelligently. However, WinFS was never fully released and was eventually discontinued, with some of its ideas integrated into other Windows technologies. One limitation of NTFS is cross-platform compatibility. While it is fully supported on Windows, other operating systems handle it differently. On macOS, NTFS drives are typically mounted in read-only mode by default, meaning files can be viewed but not modified without additional software. On Linux, support has improved significantly over time. Modern distributions provide full read and write access through drivers such as NTFS 3G, and more recently through the NTFS 3 driver built directly into the Linux kernel, which offers better performance and integration. Despite this progress, NTFS is still most seamlessly supported within the Windows ecosystem. To provide a simpler, more portable alternative, Microsoft introduced exFAT in 2006. The name stands for Extended File Allocation Table. exFAT is a lightweight file system designed to provide large file support and broad compatibility without the overhead of more complex systems like NTFS. It removes the 4 GB file size limitation found in FAT32 and supports files that can theoretically reach up to 16 exabytes, although practical limits are much lower. Unlike NTFS, exFAT does not include journaling, permissions, or advanced metadata features. This reduces overhead and makes it more efficient for flash-based storage devices. exFAT is widely supported across modern operating systems, including Windows, macOS, and Linux, especially after Microsoft published its specification. Because of its balance between large file support and broad compatibility, exFAT is commonly used for external drives, USB storage, and SDXC memory cards. In Apple's ecosystem, early systems used HPFS, or Hierarchical File System, introduced in 1985. HPFS is a file system that organizes data in a hierarchical directory structure, making file navigation more intuitive compared to earlier flat storage systems. It typically supported volumes up to around 2 terabytes, depending on implementation. HPFS was later replaced by HPFS Plus, also known as macOS Extended. HPFS Plus is an improved file system that increased storage limits and introduced optional journaling for better reliability. For many years, HPFS Plus was the standard file system for Mac computers. In 2017, Apple introduced APFS, the Apple File System, designed specifically for modern solid-state storage. APFS is a file system built around a copy-on-write architecture, allowing safer data updates and improved performance on flash-based storage. It also supports features like snapshots, strong encryption, space sharing between volumes, and fast directory sizing. APFS is optimized for low-latency storage such as SSDs and is now the default file system for modern Apple devices. In addition to traditional file systems, Apple also uses disk image formats such as DMG or Apple Disk Image. DMG is a container format that encapsulates a file system, typically APFS or HPFS+, allowing it to be mounted as a virtual disk. DMG files are widely used for distributing software on macOS, allowing applications to be packaged and mounted as virtual drives. However, Apple file systems are not natively supported on Windows, and accessing them typically requires third-party software. In Linux systems, the ext family of file systems is commonly used. ext stands for Extended File System. ext is a file system designed for Linux that provides efficient disk usage and structured data organization. The earliest version lacked journaling, making it more vulnerable to corruption in the event of a crash. ext3 introduced journaling, significantly improving reliability by recording changes before they are applied. ext4, released in 2008, is now the most widely used Linux file system. ext4 is an improved file system that enhances performance, scalability, and storage efficiency compared to earlier ext versions. It introduced features such as delayed allocation and more efficient block management. ext4 can support file sizes up to around 16 terabytes and volumes up to 1 exabyte, depending on configuration and block size. As Linux storage needs grew, more advanced file systems were developed. One of these is Btrfs, or B-tree file system. Btrfs is a modern file system designed with a copy-on-write architecture, enabling features such as snapshots, data integrity checks, and flexible volume management. It includes capabilities like subvolumes, built-in RAID support, and compression. However, some advanced features have historically been considered less mature depending on the configuration and use case. Another important Linux file system is exFS. exFS is a high-performance file system optimized for scalability and large data workloads, particularly in enterprise and server environments. It is widely used for handling large files and parallel operations efficiently. However, exFS does not support shrinking volumes, which can limit flexibility in certain scenarios. Because Linux file systems are designed specifically for Linux, they are not natively supported by Windows or macOS. This means that if you connect a Linux-formatted drive to a Windows computer, it usually cannot read it without special software. For this reason, these file systems are mainly used for Linux system drives and servers rather than portable storage. Another specialized file system is RAMfs. RAMfs is a memory-based file system that stores data entirely in RAM, allowing extremely fast read and write operations. However, all data stored in RAMfs is temporary and is lost when the system is powered off. It is typically used for temporary storage, caching, or system-level operations where speed is critical. In some environments, systems like CacheFS are used to improve performance rather than store primary data. CacheFS is a caching file system that accelerates access by storing frequently used data from slower or remote storage onto faster local storage. This improves responsiveness, especially in network-based environments. In enterprise and large-scale environments, more advanced file systems like ZFS are used. ZFS is a file system designed for maximum data integrity, scalability, and storage management, originally developed by Sun Microsystems in 2006. It uses checksums to verify data at the block level and can detect silent corruption. When redundancy is configured, such as mirrored storage or RAID-Z, ZFS can automatically repair corrupted data using valid copies. It also uses a copy-on-write model, ensuring that existing data is never overwritten directly. ZFS supports extremely large storage capacities, theoretically reaching into the zettabyte range. Because of these features, it is widely used in servers, enterprise storage systems, and data centers where reliability is critical. In the Windows Enterprise space, another system called REFS, or Resilient File System, was introduced. REFS is a file system designed for high reliability and scalability using integrity checks and integration with storage systems to detect and repair data corruption. It is optimized for large storage workloads, virtualization, and data-heavy environments. However, it does not fully replace NTFS, as it lacks certain features such as full boot support and some legacy capabilities. Today, it is mainly used in Windows Server environments and advanced storage configurations. And that's how file systems evolved, from simple allocation tables into highly advanced systems designed for performance, reliability, and massive scale.